Yo, what's going on guys? Mush back at it with another video. Just want to cover a bit of news in this video. First of all, let's talk about AMD's Ryzen 5 CPUs. The Ryzen 7 CPUs are already out. Those are the more enthusiast series CPUs. Very much out of my price range and what I like to cover on this channel, but the Ryzen 5 CPUs, those are around your Intel Core i5 competitors and much more what I think the majority of gamers are looking for, at least the majority of normal gaming consumers. I want to quickly go over all of the CPUs that are releasing on April 11th. I expect these to be pretty hot commodities, so if you're interested in any of these, definitely have your eyes open on April 11th and be ready to pick one of these up ASAP. So I'll go from lowest price to highest price. We've got the 1400, which is $169, 4 cores, 8 threads, 3.2 GHz base, 3.4 boost. Then we've got the 1500X, that's $189, 3.5 GHz base, 3.7 GHz boost, 4 cores, 8 threads. Then we jump up to the 1600, which is $219, that is 6 cores and 12 threads, 3.2 GHz base, 3.6 GHz boost. And then the highest end of the Ryzen 5 CPUs, the 1600X, that is 6 cores, 12 threads, 3.6 GHz base, and 4.0 GHz boost. That is gonna go for $250, so that is more expensive than your typical i5. However, it is 6 cores and 12 threads, so that's very nice. Very excited to see these CPUs because while the Ryzen 7 CPUs were cool, the majority of gamers are just not looking at those CPUs because a lot of that performance just goes unused. These I'm very much excited for because these are the CPUs that are gonna go in the $700, $800 builds that the majority of you guys are looking to buy. Even in those $1,000 builds, you usually don't put a $300 CPU, so very excited for these, especially the 1400. That's 4 cores and 8 threads, and it's only $169. You can probably fit that into like a $500, $600 build, so really excited to see how these perform. Again, these will continue to use the AM4 socket. I'll put a link to an article that kind of goes over all of the information, but I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it. And at the very least, if you are Intel for life, this is at least going to give Intel some competition and maybe will drive some of the prices of the i5 lower, because the Core i5s for the last like 5 years, they've all been at the same price. Every generation, it's always around $200 to $230. If some competition drives i5 prices even lower to like $180, that'd be amazing. Do I expect that to happen? Probably not. But hey, if these CPUs do make a dent in the market, then competition will definitely brew, and that means Intel will have to make a response. So more than anything, I'm just kind of excited how everything plays out from a consumer perspective, how this affects the consumer. These CPUs will be good, but I want to see how these CPUs impact the overall market of PC gaming and how things are priced. Probably will end up checking some of these CPUs out because, again, they are in my price range and what I like to cover on this channel. Definitely will make a build or two covering these CPUs. Moving on, I also want to quickly talk about Mass Effect Andromeda, which isn't officially released yet. However, it is a part of the Origin Early Access, the Play First trial or whatever. If you sign up to the Access service, it's $5 a month. You get their Vault library of games as well as Play First trials, which lets you play games for 10 hours, absolutely free. And then if you decide to buy the game, that progress will carry over. Have not tried out the game yet. I am actually downloading it right now. It looks like a bunch of people are trying to download it because my speeds are very low right now off Origin, but it doesn't seem like it's all smooth sailings from a game perspective and a performance perspective. Let's talk performance first. One of my buddies actually tried to record some gameplay for me on this channel, and when he tried to boot up the game, he would just get black screens over and over again, and it looks like that's a very common issue all over the net, so that's very unfortunate. There is a day one patch apparently coming, so hopefully that fixes it, but outside of that black screen, I've heard bugs, crashes, a lot of things. Even if you've got higher end PCs, the game is not running very well. Hopefully by the time the game officially releases and they're selling it for $60, then it should be working. But even now, I know people that signed up for the service dropped their $5 to play 10 hours of Mass Effect Andromeda, and they're being screwed over. It's not okay. And I remember there was a BioWare guy responding to people on Twitter. Somebody asked him, I hope the PC port is good, and he said, don't worry, it's not even a port, the game is gonna be great, something to that effect. And now it comes out and it's not so good. There's also a thread over on Reddit where a guy made a gigantic post about the game. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, it's downloading, but from what I've heard, the animations are really bad, the story is very inconsistent, and the voice acting is just awful, and for a story-driven game, that is very, very bad. So Andromeda may be one of the disappointing games of the year. That's kind of a shame to think about because this was one of my most anticipated games of the year. Like I've said in multiple videos, I absolutely love the Mass Effect trilogy. It's been 5 years since Mass Effect 3. I was ready for Andromeda Andromeda, they were making the world bigger, the game just looked like it had a lot of potential, and now with the PC version being shoddy and the game itself having mixed opinions all across the board, I really haven't seen any article that said completely positive things about the game. I am starting to be a little skeptical about the game, but let's hope for the best when the game officially launches. Hopefully it works for me when it's finished downloading, because I definitely want to record some footage for you guys. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the Ryzen 5 CPUs, and what do you think about Mass Effect Andromeda? Very mixed opinions. Looks like the PC version is not that great. Let me know if you dropped the $5 and you're playing it right now. Maybe it's working flawlessly for you. Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.